We're live. Hey, everybody. The color looks off. That's weird. Anyway, hello. My name's Tamara Woods, and this is my channel where I talk about books and writing. I'm a cozy mystery author, and today I am working on getting my uh, reader magnet together. Let's see. Sorry, I started a few minutes late, but I wanted the train to roll by. Because I live in Mayberry. We got a big old train. I am drinking tea. I think it's black tea. Cheers to you. Oh. Okay, so I am going through the change of life, which means I will be going cold and hot frequently. So I stay in cardigans and blankets. That way, I'm starting to feel a little chilled right now. Put this bad boy on, and be all right. Also, I have my TARDIS blanket back here. Just getting comfy like your Meemaw. That's all. Can you see TARDIS down there? I've had this bad boy since Hawaii days. I love it. All right, so jacket on, headphones on so I can listen to music while we're writing. I'm going to wait until about 10 after, and then we can get started. I'm not using one of my timers because I'm bored with all of them. I'm going to use one of D.L. Tillery's. She made a cute one. She has a few, but this is the one I picked. Let's see. And I'm going to use Ye Old Forest app. Do you remember that? The Forest app? We used to use it back in the day. It allows you to keep track of how long you're working, and you get to plan a tray. And what it'll also do is give you a timer if you'd like for like 5 minutes afterwards or whatever, so that you can get started in a timely manner. And since I like to gab gab gab, and I know who I am as a person, you know, I'll use that to keep me in line. Let's see. Uh, so how's everyone's week been going? Mine's had ups and downs, but more ups than downs, so I'm calling it a win. I'm calling it a win. Let's see, there we go. There's Midnight Murder. So today, like I said, I think I'm going to do 30-minute sprints because I took Tylenol. I'm in a little bit of pain, but I would like to take my other pain relief medication, and that'll make me sleepy. And I know that there's videos where people live stream where they're sleeping and folks watch them, but I kind of find that a little creepy. That's really not my scene. So instead of doing that, I'm just gonna get off of here after maybe an hour and a half. Interesting. Is this okay? Oh, let me go ahead and get the screen share ready. Oh, no. I didn't want you to start yet. Slim it down now. All right, cool. Okay. Oh, so that's how it does it. Well, since no one's in here with me anyway, I think I like that better. or I could take myself out of the whole situation, but I'd rather do that. Okay, so I'll do this when I'm talking, and then when I'm not talking, I'll just take it all out. All right. Look at us. We're learning, we're growing. Hmm. Speaking of learning, have y'all heard about people creating their own like educational tracks? So they use such as Coursera, or there's colleges that will have free courses that you can take online, and they kind of create their own syllabus by doing that. And I think that I'm going to do that myself. I want to work on web design and I want to work on graphic design. Purely selfish reasons. I just want to be able to create book covers that look decent and redesign my websites without having to pay someone else for it or beg a friend to do it for exchange for goods. Bartering system. It's alive and well in the writing community, as it should be. There's so many creative and talented people in this community and far more ways of just writing. However, I'd like to expand on my knowledge on both of these. Like, I have bare basics for web design, excuse me, and I have bare basics for graphic design. But I'd like to know a little bit more, be able to explore things further. And I like learning. And free fitty is my favorite price. So hey, why not? All right. So what we're gonna do is at 10 o'clock, or 10 o'clock, 10 minutes after the hour, we're gonna start a 30-minute sprint, and I'm gonna be writing, and I will probably explore something else with my ADHDs, but mostly I'm gonna be writing and probably doing a little planning too, because I don't know what I need to do for next week. So I need to figure that out. All right. So it's go time, y'all. In three, two, one, good stuff. How'd you do? What'd you do? Let me know in the comments down below. Hey, what's up? I haven't seen you forever. How are you doing? All right, let me go ahead and scroll this back. I'm using DL Tillery's timer. So let me get it ready for the next one. So I'm going through my reader magnet, which is the freebie that I give to readers so they can know what my writing's like, and also it gives them a little glimpse into. For some reason, I cannot get this together, so it's just going to be 2 seconds off. I think it'll be okay. And it gives people a little glimpse into what's going to happen with like the series as a whole, because my series, there's 3. There's one that hasn't been named yet. Hey, Cat Power, how are you? I haven't seen you forever. Okay, let me take that off. All right, yeah. So there is the Beachbound Cozy Mystery series, and that, I think that's just going to have 3 books, and right now there's 2. I have the 3rd cover. I haven't I haven't completed the 3rd book. I'm pretty sure that I started on it. I don't know, sometime around COVID. Yeah. So there's that, and then there's the Mystic Eye Bookshop. I have a mindfulness timer. When did we start doing this for a step? I just wanted the regular timer, and you're not letting me leave it. That's weird. Okay, anyway, then there's the Mystic Eye Bookshop. That's the 2nd series, and it has the cousin Issa. And Issa comes back to. Why wouldn't it let me stop? This is so weird. I don't want this. Okay, so so Issa, her first book was called Murder to Spare, and I took that down because I wrote the reader magnet after I'd written that book, and there's things in the reader magnet that I need to put into that first book so it, kind of works together. And so so now I'm going through the reader magnet to try to pick out things that I can add to the other books, which it's working. It's absolutely working. I'm pretty hyped about it. And I think that after I go through it this round, I'm thinking about not using this one anymore as my reader magnet, and maybe putting it on Amazon, and then using another short story that I have. But we'll see. Why isn't this letting me? Why? That was so strange. I did not ask to do mindfulness on the Forest app, but it decided that I needed some I had some issues, some problems, complications. I don't know. I'm doing. I'm doing great. Thanks. I was so glad to see you. See you sort of stream on Thursdays. Yeah, I'm doing it. I'm back at it, and it feels great, y'all. Like I'm really enjoying. You know what it feels like? Like you know how you have that cozy pair of slippers, and you put those on, and you're just like, this is nice. That's what this feels like. Of course, I am sipping tea, and I do have my TARDIS blankie, so I guess I am pretty cozy. But I really enjoy doing these streams with y'all. It helps me to keep myself accountable. And I keep sniffing because earlier I was putting eyeliner on, and I stuck my eye. I stuck my right eye with the liquid liner, and then I caught my left one too. It made my eyes water really cute, and pretty. Now my nose is running. Just so you know. So I'm not sick. I don't have a cold. I just like I need glasses so I can put on my eye makeup, but also I can't wear the glasses while putting on eye makeup. So you look great. I hope that is something you feeling better too. Oh, I feel tons better, so much better. Honestly, immediately following the hysterectomy, I felt the best that I'd felt. I'm gonna say in years, y'all. Like I'm not joking. My surgeon, when we were talking about it, and she was saying, you don't even realize how bad you were feeling, and you won't realize it until that thing's gone. Like my uterus, it was 7 pounds, and normally a uterus is about 100 grams. So like my insides were not they were not doing well. But I had all of those other health concerns that I had to deal with first. And then that became so much on my radar because of course in the time that it took to like get everything else settled, it became worse. And then I was I was used to it. I was used to feeling miserable. I didn't have the energy to do anything. Makeup, no. That's a dream. You know what I'm saying? Like I was just doing the bare minimum so that I could like, survive. But now I feel so much better. They still have bad days. I still have like issues, but it's like night and day. It's crazy how truly like I can tell how different I feel. It's wild. Even when you have, like a cold or the flu, you know, you'll feel bad and then you'll feel better, but the difference isn't extreme. But this was like extreme. I As soon as they rolled me out of surgery, I even told my partner, I was like, I feel so much better. This is crazy. It's crazy. All right, let me see here. Okay. I I'm ready to write some more. Hunting down a scene to share with hashtag time travel authors tag on Blue Sky. Well, you're gonna have to tell us more about that because I am absolutely I don't even know. I don't know what that means. I'm so beyond the loop. Like knowing stuff is here and like I'm over here in Narnia. I don't know what's going on at all. Up to you too. Thank you. I'm glad too. Sarah. Hi, hi, hi. We love to see a lurker. We love to see it. All right. So let's get this party started. All right. In three, two, one, right stuff. Time is up. How'd you do? What did you do? Let me know in the comments down below. Oh my goodness. What a day. What a day. I said when I first started this stream that I was probably only going to stream for about an hour and a half because I am having some pain. And I realize now that I did not take my afternoon medication, and so I gotta do that. But I'll talk for a few more minutes with y'all, and then I'll let you go about your business. Then said, dropping book 13 of Relic of Time War this month, but the scene is from book 10. Right on. Also making sugar syrup mixed with cornmeal and pollen cake to feed my bees since the weather has been so crazy this winter. I didn't know you had bees too. Man, like all the stuff. I like the idea of raising bees, but I think that my inner limp is too strong and I would be too freaked out all the time. So let's see, I am about 75% done with Midnight Murder, going through it again. And I'm kind of bummed because there's one place that a chunk of this, like maybe 2 paragraphs, were at the wrong place. They needed to go at the end of the scene. So I'm like, that sucks. So probably whoever read that was like, what's he doing? Sitting out and listening to them helps me focus. All right, on. They're spoiled. It's all the rest of the animals on the farm. Sorry, transferring all ebooks to my newest reader app. Nice. I used to be such a staunch, I want paper books. I don't ever want to do ebooks. But, I have realized that since I move a lot, it kind of only makes sense to do digital. As even now, I have a bunch of books and I have a place that doesn't have a lot of storage. So now I'm trying to find places where the books can live. So, boo on that. But also, moving them around sucks and does. So, yeah, I'm more of an ebook reader. Though I like my reference books and my writer books to be paperback, but even with that, I would say, gosh, a huge chunk of them these days are on my ebook. Some movie issues and the movie that just destroys paper books. Word. Happy World Book Day to all. Oh, nice. It is tiring to read on the screen. Yeah, my eyes absolutely get tired quicker. And I also think like one reason is because, just staring at the screen. But another thing I think is because I tend to read the ebook in like a lower lighting because, I can still see it. And I think that kind of strains my eyes after a while. Because, if you're reading a paperback book, once you dim the lights so low, you're not going to be reading anymore. Let's see, what time do we have? Well, we're about at half hour. I finally got a paper white mini because the screen time is going on my greenhouse word. Absolutely understand that. Oh, before I go, I wanted to ask y'all, I want to make some new timers. Are there any themes that you would like to see? I'm not really much into ebooks, but audiobooks, that's my jam, reading and crafting. Right on. My problem with audiobooks is that, and I think that my brain was just trained when I was little, the reading makes me sleepy when someone's reading it to me. But like I said, I think it's because of, my brain was just trained that way. That was one of the things that my mom would do before I went to sleep when I was like little. I love audiobooks for the same reason that they're so expensive. You can rent them through your library, can't you? Or through Hoopla? Does that app have audiobooks? I'm not sure. I feel like they do. I just do a little razzle dazzle on this mini computer in my hand. Does Hoopla let you rent audiobooks? Yeah, so Hoopla has a massive collection of thousands of audiobooks across all genres. And you can do it 20, they we borrow them for 21 days. Hoopla's pretty sweet. You can get audiobooks through it, and you can get movies, shows, and stuff like that. And basically, you just need a library card, and it doesn't matter where you are, at least in the United States. Internationally speaking, I don't know. I do not have that information, and I'm sorry. All right. Well, I am going to hop off of here because I can feel that I need to take my meds. But I have to say, this was great. I'm so further into my story now. I think that, let's see, what chapter? Yeah, I'm literally halfway through. Literally. So thank y'all for coming. Thank you for being here. Whether you're watching right now with me or you're watching in the future, I appreciate your company. Subscribe if you haven't already. I don't think I have any links in the description. I have to like get back on my game. You know, steps, baby steps. But in any case, my name is Tamara Woods, and I'm a cozy mystery author, and this is where I talk about books and writing and other stuff. I hope that you enjoyed yourself. I hope that you were able to get some work done. Or, if you needed to, just stare at the ceiling for a half hour and just let your mind go. Because sometimes not thinking is what you need to do the most. Oh, thank you. I'm so happy that I'm here too. It makes me so happy, for real. Anyway, so I'm going to see y'all next Thursday here, 2 p.m. I'll be posting shorts a couple times a week. And I'm going to start posting either a vlog or some type of advice video or something once a week. That hasn't happened yet, but that's the plan. That's like the plan of Mommy's plan to Bob the Man. If you know where that came from, you're you're awesome, and you're probably as old as I am. All right, so I'm gonna head out. I'm gonna get some snackies. You guys are wonderful. Have a fantastic night and a great weekend, and I will see you